It's almost scary how my lid doesn't even look the same. Makeup is magic. It can transform anything into something else. Not just that, what baffles me is it's so simple to do this. But before that, a quick shout out to something that has been a magic ingredient in my skincare routine. We all know that maintaining great skin is such a huge part of your makeup turning out fabulous, especially when it's a no makeup look. I'm so excited to talk about a product that has been a real game changer in my skincare routine over the past 3 months, and that is the ProTooth T16 Collagen Serum. Many of you have noticed a difference in my skin recently, asking me what I've been doing for my dark circles and patches especially, so I wanted to share this with you. This serum is designed to tackle those early signs of aging, and honestly, it's made my skin feel smoother, more hydrated, and my dark circles and patches have started to fade. I've been using it every day, just part of my routine, morning and night, just half a vial each time. Now here's why it works so well. ProTooth uses a special type of collagen 3, which is the same as what's naturally in your skin, keeping it elastic and firm. But as we get older, we lose some of that collagen, which is why the serum is such a boost. It's so gentle, you might think it's just water, yet it provides filler-like results, helping to improve fine lines, dark spots, and overall skin health. Originally customized for facial injections to deliver smooth, uplifted skin, this injection-grade collagen is now part of your daily skincare, all without the needles. Plus, it helps to recover if you've had fillers, making it the ultimate one-step skincare solution. And the packaging is fantastic. Using it is so simple because it's pre-measured. I just use half a vial in the morning and half at night right after I cleanse. I layer it under my moisturizer and sometimes mix it with my foundation for that extra glow. And that's a trick that I absolutely love. Mix a few drops of the serum with your favorite foundation and just look at the way that goes on the skin. Really smooth, dewy finish without looking cakey. And that's how I achieve that flawless look with foundation every single time. So if you've been wondering about my skincare routine, ProTooth T16 Collagen Serum is the star. It's super gentle even on sensitive skin, and I love how it's helping to keep my skin soft, bright, and smooth. If you're looking for a way to keep your skin youthful and fresh, definitely give ProTooth T16 a try. Let me know if you do and share your results so we can all glow together. I've included all of this information in the description box right below this video, so make sure to check that out. I'm first going to use some sticky tape. This one's from Real Techniques, but you can use just regular office tape. As always, I try to look for easy ways to do eyeshadows, and today I'm going to be using the help of a lash curler. This one's from Sally Hansen, but you can use any lash curler that you own. Today I'm going to be using the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes palette. First, dipping into this lighter brown shade, I'm going to saturate the top of the lash curler. I'm going to pick up that eyeshadow with a brush and I'm going to go over half of that lash curler, because the other half I'm going to take it with the brush and join it to the outer corner. Then aligning one end of the lash curler with my inner corner, I'm going to simply stamp it in my crease. That looks fabulous and we can clean that up later. I'm going to join this to the outer end with the residue that's left in the brush. The next step is to soften this so it melts into my skin tone. With the same flat shading brush, I'm going to first smudge this out so I loosen it before I use a blending brush to blend out the edges and soften it. Basically, what we've done here is we've built a new crease above my natural crease line. If you observe my lid carefully, you will see my natural crease line cutting across the lid. It's a pretty sharp line. And if I apply eyeshadows up until that crease line, you can't see a thing because it's going to hide under that extra skin which we call the hood. So by building a new crease here, we are doubling up the lid space and we have more flexibility to create any kind of look. Now dipping into a deeper shade of brown, I'm going to go over the same crease that we created. We have a marking there, so all you have to do is deepen it. And then I'm going to further smudge and soften it. So what's going to happen at that new crease now is you have a deeper crease, which is the deeper shade of brown, and then that'll melt into the lighter shade of brown, which will further blend out into my skin tone. So that'll give an illusion of my crease being up there, although we all know that's not my actual crease. Now we have a new crease, we have to build a new lid, and for that you'll need some concealer. Using the Milani concealer in the shade 140, because that's what I have. Usually I use the 145. With the flat shader brush, I'm going to go just under that line where I created the crease. And then with a bit more concealer, I'm going to fill in the new lid space, which we've doubled up now. Now I'm taking a little bit more of that lighter brown and I'm going to start smoking it out in the outer corner. All you have to do is swipe it all the way from that outer corner where it meets the tape towards your lid, and the brush is going to take care of all the blending for you. And on the lid, I'm going to be using the most stunning sparkle ever. I'm not going to tell you what the sparkle is yet because I'm still testing it out, but just look at how delicate that is. It's absolutely stunning. I'm just going to dab it all the way from the inner corner up until that point where it meets that brown eyeshadow. It's time to create a smoky wing, so I'm going to be using some black eyeshadow with a flat brush, and I'm going to start smudging it in the very outer corner, and I'm going to join it to the lash line. It's time to remove that tape and quickly clean up underneath. I just have a little bit of concealer and I'm going to dab and clean up. I'm using the lighter brown shade to smoke it throughout my lower lash line with a blending brush. With the lower lash line, you can do whatever you want because the lid is very neutral. You can even use a blue eyeshadow and a blue liner, or just match it up with your outfit. And then I'm going to smoke out that black eyeshadow in the very outer corner. I'm stamping it first with a thin brush, and then I'm going to use a flat brush to smudge it and join it to my top lash line so there's some balance. It's time to finish up, so I'm going to first curl my lashes. I'm using the same Sally Hansen curler. And for mascara, I'm going to be using the Revolution 5D Lash Mascara. I'm quickly coating both my top as well as bottom lashes before I use false lashes. And for that, I'm going to be using the Tatti lashes in Hustler. If you've followed me for a while, you know that I love wispy lashes because you can see through them and you can see the eye makeup. It's not going to hide the eye makeup. And these also wing out, so they elongate your eyes. And those are the perfect lashes, especially if you have hooded eyes. Let's look at the before one more time. And here is the stunning after. When I post eyeshadow looks just with my eyes showing, people think it's a completely different lid. They don't even believe me when I say it's the same lid that you saw at the beginning. That's how powerful makeup is when done the right way. I'm going to pair this with a stunning berry lipstick, but before that I'm going to line my lips with the Rudolph lip liner. This is from ColourPop, and this stunning lipstick is from Juvia's Place in the shade Rouge. It's almost like a deep red berry mixed shade, and it is definitely very, very pigmented. And here is the finished look. Again, you can wear this look for special occasions, for the holidays, for New Year's Eve, for Valentine's, what have you. I think it looks absolutely stunning. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to thumbs up if you did, and leave a comment below and let me know what you thought of this tutorial as well as this look. And check out the description box just under this video for links to my social media in case you plan to follow me there. And you'll also find links to all the products that I used today. I love you guys so much, and I will see you soon with a brand new one. Bye guys.